Hello students, welcome back. In the previous video we had focused on usage of modals will, shall, would, should, may and might. Now we will talk about some more modals. So let us proceed. A quick recap, auxiliary verbs that indicate the manner of action are known as modals. Modals are certain verbs that tell us the manner of the action. They express ability, possibility, necessity, permission, obligation, etc. So now in this video, the first modal is can. The negative form is cannot or can't. Can is used to express permission, casual permission with your friends, your siblings. Can I go there? Can I borrow your pen? Can I use your cell phone? Certain casual permissions. To express possibility. Anyone can go there. Anyone can help you. Anyone can talk to you. She can watch that movie. Possibility. She can talk to you. To express ability or capacity. Ability means that you have the potential in you to do it. He can keep awake the whole night. He can score 90 plus in maths exam. Second modal auxiliary is could. The negative form is could not or couldn't. Could is used to express ability or capacity in the past. Something you were able to do it in the past, but now you cannot do it. He could swim very well in his youth. When he was young, he could swim very well. I could give him an answer if he had asked me. Past, had asked. This is which form of the verb? Third form of the verb, and which tense is it? Past perfect. To express a polite request. Could you wait for some time? Could you help me? Could you give me your phone? Polite request. To express possibility under certain conditions. If we had money, we could buy a car. Now, next is must. Negative is must not or mustn't. Must is used to express obligation or duty. You must do as you are told. You must respect your elders. You must complete your homework. You must listen to the audios which teachers are sending. So this is your duty. Soldiers must obey the orders of their officers. To express necessity, compulsion or prohibition. Necessity means something that is necessary. Compulsion, mandatory things. Prohibition means you're not allowed to do. I must go now. Necessity. He must obey my orders. Compulsion. You mustn't wear jeans at work. Prohibition. You're not allowed to wear that. To express emphatic advice or determination. You must see a doctor at once. This is an emphatic advice. I must finish this work before 7 p.m. Determination. Alright. There is one more usage of must. To express assumption, conclusion, certainty, strong probability, etc. The headmaster must be in his office at this time. So this is certainty. He must be 35. Assumption. So important is must is not used in the negative or interrogative in this sense. Instead, can is used. See, if this sentence will be written in negative sense. In that case, we cannot say mustn't or must not. The headmaster must not be in his office at this time. No. In that case, you will use can. The headmaster cannot be in his office at this time. Alright. Next is have to. The negative form of have to is don't have to. Have to is used in the sense of must. Something is compulsory, something is mandatory. Sorry, I have to go. That means sorry, I must go now. Important is must is used to talk about what the speaker or listener wants. Have to is used to talk about rules, laws, and other people's wishes. See, in must, this is the desire of the speaker. But when the speaker uses have to, that means there are certain rules and regulations the speaker has to follow. So I hope this is clear. To give advice or to recommend something, you simply have to have a break. You're giving an advice to someone. You have to try this new pickle. It's hot and sour. You're recommending something. Need. The negative form is need not or needn't. See, need is used when you have to highlight the necessity. Like, I need to call my father. I need to take a cab. You need to go to a doctor. Here it is a necessity. But when you are using it in negative form and interrogative form, in that case, there is an absence of necessity. Examples: you need not pay the bill. So it is not necessary for you to pay the bill. Need I speak to him? The speaker is asking, is it necessary to speak to him? So there is an absence of necessity. So I hope this concept is clear. Ought to, the negative form is ought not to or oughtn't to. Ought is used to express the subject's obligation or duty. The subject has certain, what is the subject about whom we are talking? So the subject has certain obligations or duties. In that case, we use ought to. We ought to love our neighbors. We, subject, ought to, that means it's our duty to love our neighbors. We ought not to deceive anyone. We should not deceive anyone. Deceive means to cheat anyone. So it is our duty to not to cheat anyone. To give advice. Ought to is also used to give advice. You ought to practice for more than 2 hours. Ought to. You're giving advice here. Important thing is, it is less forceful than must. Must means like it is compulsory, you have to do it, there is no choice. But in this case, it is less forceful. Our next model is dare. Negative is dare not or daren't. Now this model dare is very strong. It's one of the strongest models. Dare means to have courage. It is generally used in the negative and interrogative statements. I dare not ask my brother to help me. Negative. Dare we interrupt them? How dare you talk like this? These are very strong models. Now the last model auxiliary is used to. The negative form is used not to or didn't used to. Used to is used to express past habits. Something that you used to do in past. I used to go for a walk every morning. To express the existence of something in the past. There used to be a garden in this place long ago. Something that used to exist in past but is no longer existing now. There used to be a garden in this place long ago. Some years ago, there used to be a huge banyan tree at this crossing. Now there is no banyan tree. Now there is no garden. So I hope this model is clear. So this is it. This chapter is over. In case of any doubt, please feel free to approach me. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.